is pacing well, drawn gate 1. Lord Jones back off the outside of the front. Green lights up. We're away in the first, and the Plainsman began nicely from out wide on the track, and Holly's Fantasy is going with it early. So the Plainsman on the inside of Holly's Fantasy drive into the first turn, and they lead over Clifford Franklin and Yantan Tathira. 6 Degrees looking to get a spot in the one-out trail. Was going too early. My Late Best Mate into 6th spot off the back row early from Peter Lamb, followed next by Red Raphael. My Eliana is on the inside. Further back was Joy of Ruby. It's in the running line. Ponderosa Sue goes underneath it, and Lord Jones drops to the rear of the field. 28-1, a pretty handy first quarter. They make their way into the straight, and the Plainsman, the favourite on top, leads out by 2 metres. Holly's Fantasy and Yantan Tathira leaders back. Clifford Franklin 1-1. My Late Best Mate is 3 back the inside, followed by 6 Degrees. They've got away from Peter Lamb to about 6 metres. There's a little break in the field there. My Aliana the inside of Red Raphael, Ponderosa Sue, Joy of Ruby, and Lord Jones is at the rear. Out of the straight they run. They hit the 800 metre point now, and that second split came up in 29.8. Into the back they run. Favourite on top, the Plainsman, hasn't had too bad a run in front. It leads out by 4 metres over Joy of Ruby, and Yantan Tathira leaders back. My Late Best Mate, 3 back the inside from Clifford Franklin, followed by 6 Degrees, Peter Lamb, My Aliana, Ponderosa Sue, Red Raphael, Lord Jones, and last is Joy of Ruby. Down the back they run, 500 metres left to travel. On top, the Plainsman. He's setting a pretty solid pace now. It's the Plainsman by 2 metres over Yantan Tathira, who now gets off its back and starts to issue a challenge. And My Late Best Mate is pulling out 3 wide and starting to come after those, and they gap back to My Aliana. They look your first 4 placings as they come up to the home bend, where it's the Plainsman under siege from Yantan Tathira and My Late Best Mate the outside. My Late Best Mate at good odds, ranged up, went to the lead at the 150 metre mark. My Late Best Mate broke clear. My Aliana late down the outside. The Plainsman battles on, but My Late Best Mate wins the first. My Late Best Mate had a lovely run in transit, defeated either the Plainsman or My Aliana. Yantan Tathira ran third, then came Clifford Franklin, 6 Degrees, Lord Jones, Peter Lamb, Red Raphael, Ponderosa Sue, Joy of Ruby, and last in Holly's Fantasy. Run some time as well. My Late Best Mate has got the cash. Hope you had a little bit on it. I had it in as my third tip. It's paid $51 in New South Wales. 156.6 the time. 11, 8, 12. And Yantan Tathira should get fourth, and it does. 11, 8, 12 and 1. 28, 1, 29, 8. Were the first 2 splits, 29-1 and 29-6. 156.6. Eight and a half metres by a half head. 8.5 metres a half head, those margins. 11, 8, 12 and 1. The winner, My Late Best Mate, is a black gelding. 9 years by Northern Luck out of Sahara Lombo. Is owned by M. Hosking, trained by Robin Hosking Sr. and driven by Lily Hosking, and that's Lily Hosking's first full-blown win. She did dead heat here a couple of weeks back, so had a half win to her credit, but that's her first full-blown win as a driver here tonight, so congratulations, Lily. Number 8 second, the Plainsman, bay gelding 7 years by El Sue out of Good On Ya Girl, owned by D. Adams and E. Adams, trained by Chris Burke, driven by Brad Elder, and number 12 getting third, My Aliana, is a bay mare 6 years, a day in a life out of Extended Credit, is owned by L. McDonald, trained by Lisa McDonald, driven by Jackson McDonald. 8.5 metres a half head, 156.6 on the first. The winner, 51 even and 660, $1.20 second, $4.10 third. Quadella 71.60, exacta 275.20. Trifecta 1,076.70. First 4 hasn't been won. It's jackpotted, duet 680, 11.20 and 52.30. There goes the all clear on the first event. All clear's there. Second event, Somerset meets Pace. No scratchings, a field of 10. This over 2,030 metres. Number 1, Platinum Penny, to be driven further forward. The race at 9 after 7.